Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, I would like to share about the process and instrumentation diagram, which is P&ID for heat exchanger system. On your left hand side, this is the teaching kit of heat exchanger system that we have here, and at your right hand side is the process and instrumentation diagram of this particular heat exchanger. First, we need to know the location of each component of the heat exchanger. So if we look at the P&ID diagram, we have a storage tank here. So this one is a storage tank. Then we have TK103. This one is basically tank 103. And then we have CT101, and then we have HE101, and we have TK101. The operation of the heat exchanger will start from the TK101 preheat water tank. If we look at the tank, we can trace the line that, if we assume that the preheat water tank is where the hot water comes in. So the preheat, if we look at preheat water tank, we have HTR 101. This one is basically heater 101. So the function of the heater is to increase the water temperature in TK 101. And the temperature of this particular liquid in TK101 is observed and monitored by the temperature transmitter TT101. Then if we go straight away on the line tracing, here we have from TK101, we have a line that connected to P101. This is pump 101. So the function of pump 101 is to pump the liquid, the hot water from tank 101 into the heat exchanger. Okay, so P101 will feed the water from TK101 to HE101. So HE101 is basically the heat exchanger 101. This heat exchanger is shell and tube type heat exchanger. So within the line, we have FT101. FT stands for flow transmitter 101. Then we have TT102. This one is temperature transmitter. And then we have MV111. This is the manual valve. Okay, hot water coming in from this line to HE101. So I would like to give you a bit more impression. So this is hot water, red color. And then the process, the objective of this plant is we're going to do the heat transfer from hot water. We're going to transfer the energy from the hot water to cool water. Okay, this one is cool water. From this water tank is cool water. And the energy or heat transfer process is done in the heat exchanger. Okay, whereby the hot water will go into the shell side and the cool water will go into the tube side. Okay, we've done on the hot water line. Then if we look at the cool water line, so we have from TK102, the cool water is pumped by using P102. So P102 will pump the cool water. This is basically our raw product, cool water. And then we have the flow transmitter and then the temperature transmitter that get into the heat exchanger tube side. Okay, so within the heat exchanger there will be the heat exchange, energy heat transfer process, and the cool water from this line will become will depend, the temperature of the water will increase and observed by TT104. Okay, the TT104. So let's say if I put it not here, this is a cold side, this one is hot product. Okay, and for the hot water, so here we have TT102 is basically hot water. Then at TT105 we have cold water. So from here we know that the water which is initially hot that passed through this pipeline, which is observed by TT102, is basically hot water, and when it comes out from the shell side, it will become cooler. It will become cooler water. On the other hand, for cool water, which is our raw product, it entering the heat exchanger as a cool with a cooler temperature, and exit the heat exchanger with a hotter temperature. Okay, so the line for hot product is here. This is the line of hot product entering and exit. Okay, and this line is for our cool product, whereby here is cool and exiting with hot water as a hot product. Okay, then this particular line, okay, the rest of the line is just to, because we have our product which is hot product, which exiting the heat exchanger part, then we have to cool it down at this line. Okay, cool it down at this line before it come back to the storage tank. Okay, that is basically the operation of the basic operation of heat exchanger. Later on, in different video, in separate video, we're going to look how can we do the control, how can we create a single loop control for this particular heat exchanger, because we have the flow control valve here, meaning to say if we can control the flow, then we're going to have a variation of the temperature. If we can control the flow of the hot water, if you can control the flow of the hot water, then we can have a variation of temperature of the product. Okay, thank you.